For today's vocabulary, this article is about Huang and how honest feedback impacts leadership. And for number one, he's the word evolve. So evolve is it says to undergo gradual change, definitely undergo gradual change to adapt to something over time. So, when you evolve to handle something or to work with something, usually that means you're trying to adapt to that situation, right? To become better. Number two, to the hilt or to a hilt. It's a kind of expression to mean that you came to the end of something or to the limit. Or you reached, you just kind of, you are, I guess, done maybe, or complete. So the word hilt, H-I-L-T, when I hear that word, I imagine the end of a gun or a knife, which is like where you hold a gun or a knife. That's called the hilt of a gun or the hilt of a knife. So this expression means you've gotten to the very end. I guess, I'm not sure what the origin is, but I guess if you imagined a gun with a lot of ammo, you can imagine all the ammo going and then you just have nothing left to use but the hilt, the very end of the gun. Number three, confront. Face to face with somebody. Basically, you're physically like in somebody's face. And you're trying to, you're basically trying to work on a situation. Let's say that you have a problem. Maybe you have a problem with a coworker. There was some things that were said, and you have to fix this situation. You have to clear it up. That means you have to confront them. You have to speak with them face to face and try to figure it out. Confront can also be kind of a intense situation. When you confront somebody, it can be a little bit negative. If I confronted Boyan and I was like, Boyan, why do you keep drinking my coffee? Then that might, why did you look at me like that? That was really intense. I was not serious, but then you made it serious. Usually when you confront somebody, the intensity escalates. It gets higher and worse. Please don't look at me like that again. So, next, number four, forthright, to be very direct, straight to the point. Number five, veer off. I believe that this is incomplete. I would say veer off course, C-O-U-R-S-E. So, if you're driving and you're using the navigation program, like on your car or on your phone, that's like, they have what, Kakao, Naver, T-Maps. Whenever you use your navigation program, if it tells you to get on the other side of the road, you're not to turn, but to get on the other side, it'll tell you to veer left or veer right. So veer left means like go to the left side, don't turn. Veer right, go to the right side, but not really a turn. So it's like you're going around something, right? Now, if you veer off course, that means you're still trying to get to your goal, but you can't get there straight away. You have some kind of obstacle to get around. You have to get around this thing. It's going to kind of be a little bit of a challenge, and it's going to take your focus away or distract you from your real goal. So if you said, we were working on this project, but we had to veer off course a little bit because of this situation, that means you had a small challenge that kind of gave you a little bit of a delay. And you're still trying to get back on course, meaning you're trying to, get back to completing your agenda. Number six, interject. To assert yourself, which is like you try to put yourself in a situation, you make yourself involved, especially if you were not in this situation or involved in this situation before, and you just make yourself become involved. So I know that sounds kind of confusing how I explained it. Just imagine a meeting. You're at a meeting with everybody from work, and there's only maybe one person talking, and it's just like a supervisor or a team leader. That's the only person talking. Everybody else is just sitting there. But then that person says something that you disagree with, or they say something that they don't have the complete details for, and you feel like it's necessary for you to say something, to give more details about a situation or a different perspective. So you say, excuse me, and that's when you interject. That's when you put yourself into that situation and you become involved. Sometimes we even say as an expression, if I may interject. Excuse me, if I may interject. That means like, if I may say something and become involved in this. And last, number 7, tenor. So sometimes you might imagine the word tenor to mean someone that's, I guess a range of notes in music, or someone that sings as a tenor. In this article, tenor means the kind of direction or feeling or the course or the, I guess, unique characteristic of something. So specifically for this one, I would say it's like the general direction that they want to go in. That's the kind of tone that they're trying to achieve. Okay, and that's our vocabulary for today.